It's time to play Nigel and Rob's Fun Pop Quiz on Facebook and YouTube. Together, it's good.
We're on.
We're on. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Nigel. How are you?
I'm fine and dandy. How are you going? All right.
I'm doing fine. Are you advertising for a disco there on your top of your touch?
Well, I used to work it many years ago in the nightclubs in Blackpool. And I know there's a few people watching tonight that have been to this place, Illusions in Blackpool, on the prom there, near to North Pier, just across the road. That's where I used to work. A couple of years I did there, a couple of seasons, you know.
Would that be in the 80s? Illusions.
It was just an illusion. And yeah, it was 86. I was there to 87.
Wow.
Happy days.
So what was you doing there then?
Well, collecting the glasses, actually.
The number one glass collector. You can't get any lower.
Me. Yeah, I've been looking through all the nostalgia, you see. I don't know whether you can find some for the next program, Rob. I want you to try and find maybe a T-shirt from a radio station or something like that. Yeah, I bet you can do it. I bet you've got thousands in your closet.
I did have. I think Mrs. Charles threw them out this year, though. I didn't know where to throw them out. I've probably got some somewhere, but yeah, on Thursday then, when we're back on then, we shall do it.
Yeah.
So how's isolation going then?
It's getting a bit boring, isn't it, to be honest with you? I've got something fantastic that's happening this week. Really excited. We're all excited here. 3 of us on isolation. I've got my wife, Jo, and Ben, my son, and we're really excited. We're looking forward to Thursday. Guess what's going to happen on Thursday?
Go on, tell me.
A box of vegetables is going to be delivered. Ordered it online.
I thought you were going to say you got some flour coming.
No. Yes. Well, yeah, that'd be exciting as well, wouldn't it?
It's like gold dust. You can't get any flour anywhere.
Are you thinking of doing a bit of baking and then, a bit of cookery?
Bit of cookery, yeah. And then I was watching this morning yesterday and they were making your own bread. So that's like, oh no, don't be showing them how to make your own bread. More people want flour.
Exactly right. When you watch the TV, right, you'll find this all the time, that they're doing all these fantastic, delicious dishes. And I'm thinking, I can't get off the flipping ingredients.
Exactly, yeah. Hey, we got Richard Henley. Good evening, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
How do? And I tell you what, wherever you are, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, leave a comment, give us a share as well. Put the thumbs up on YouTube, and we'll get you on the show tonight. Yeah,
we will. Well, you will.
Yeah. Let me see. We've got some more people to get through. Hello to Gary Allen Thomason. Hi, Rob, Nigel. Hope you're both well. We're both well.
Hi, Gary.
And Everton. He's an Everton fan there. What's going to go on with the football if it's going to go on even longer?
Well, there's always a PlayStation 4, isn't there? You know, you can get your teams on there and get your mates on and make a Super League.
Can I just say hello to my mate Alan Keegan, who is the MC for Manchester United, and he's going to be doing something on Facebook Live tomorrow as well. So good luck, Alan. Alan Keegan on Facebook. You can find him there. Who else we've got? We've got Christine Barrett. Hello to Christine.
Hi, Christine. You're right.
Yep. And we've also got Julianne Parker. Evening, boys.
Hello. Hiya, you're right.
And we've got who's going to be a special guest a little bit later on, Tony Curtis, I believe. Good evening, gents.
Hi, yes. Tony will be here. I need Tony on the program because he always helps me big time. As you know, my music knowledge is absolutely flat, big flat zero. It's absolutely pants. I was reading some of the questions out. I was trying to sort your questions out, Rob. And honestly, I couldn't answer any of them. I thought, I can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Oh, that's an easy one. But that's not the point, is it, really?
No, I've got a nice, easy one. In fact, all my questions, I've had some time on my hands today and for the past 7 days. So I'm thinking, right, some questions. So I've got questions on house music.
You haven't?
I have. Not house as in house music. That beat.
Right, okay.
It's related to your house.
Brilliant. That's it. Okay. Yeah. You got me worried there. I was sweating cobs then for a second because you know what my knowledge of house music's like.
So wherever you are, then just get in touch. I'm worried a bit at the moment because we've got all Facebook mentions, but I've not got anything coming back through YouTube. So if it's all right, if I could just have a quick look on YouTube, is that all right? Just see if we are broadcasting on there.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick look here.
Yeah.
In the meantime, do you want to tell them everybody about the website?
Yeah, and get the website, by the way. I've been ramming it full of content this week, the website. It's dead easy to remember. You have no problem remembering it. Basically, it's nigelandrob.com. And now that's brilliant, wasn't it, Rob? That was a moment of genius on my part, finding that today. So you get yourself on there. In fact, you can have a bit of a nosy about all the equipment that we're using to do this, can't you? And
you can,
how we actually do it. Yeah.
Do you know, I'm not too sure because I've not looked. But apparently a lot of people now, Amazon, we're busy with people selling webcams. I'm not quite sure whether they've got any or not because people want to do what we're doing. So people are buying webcams and some people have actually gazumped the prices.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Ever since we started this about 2 weeks ago, have you seen it? There's been a massive rise in the amount of programs going out now.
I know.
It's just swamped, isn't it, really? I've got even somebody who's mimicking me with her wigs as well and doing another pop quiz just round the corner.
You're joking?
No, anyway, it's all right. He's a grand lad. I'm not going to argue with him, am I?
Flattery, highest form of flattery is the highest compliment, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
when it's windy. Yeah. Anyway, basically, the competition is, we better explain it. It's 5 questions each for everybody who's a new visitor to the to the broadcast. 5 questions each. Now, last week. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's on. Brilliant. Last week, it was a draw, wasn't it? The last program we had on Thursday. You're very kind to me, Rob. You really are kind. And I hope you've got the check through the post because I don't know whether it's working so good. But anyway, it was 4-4, wasn't it, last week? It was brilliant.
It was 4-4, yes. So basically, if anybody's watching for the very first time, I've got 5 questions. My questions are there. Yeah. And you've got 5 questions.
And I've got loads of questions here that I can sort of move around if I'm not doing very well.
And we do have, if you get it right or if you get it wrong, we do have a little sound effects, which I can play for you. So if you want to help us out, then please do. If Nigel gets a question wrong, this will work.
No.
That works, doesn't it?
It does work, that, yeah. That works, yeah.
Or if you get it right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, won't be getting many of them then.
Well, and we'll see. Let's have a quick look. And we've got, hello, friends. Greetings from Medellin, Colombia.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Congratulations and thanks for the company. John Gomez, listen, thank you for the company. Thanks for watching us and you stay safe.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so are we going to throw a dice to decide who goes first this week, Rob, or what? Or are we just going to go for it?
I would, but I've not even got a coin. I'm wearing shorts today.
You're not, are you?
I am. I've got my shorts on.
Just get... Oh, my. I hope that was your knee that you were showing off there.
Do you know, I did a thing once on Facebook, and I daren't do it again. But basically what it was, I put my arm like that.
Yeah.
I put it close up to the camera, and it looks a bit like something rude, doesn't it? Anyway, the picture got taken straight off Facebook.
Did it really?
It did, yeah.
It's these robots. They just don't understand, do they, these robots?
They don't know. So if you want to play along, play along, then please do. As I say, we're on Facebook and we are on YouTube. Let me have a quick look here. One more before we start the quiz. We've got Kirsty Brown. Evening to you, Kirsty.
Yeah, I've got to give you all this, man.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, no, Kirsty. She's just down the road from us. Yeah, great.
All right.
We haven't got any music live, but you can give it all the shapes and that, can't you?
So from somebody in Colombia to somebody around the corner.
Freckleston, yeah. Brilliant.
Wow. And Rob Lubbock says, wow, get those legs.
Get him in the sun.
Yeah,
get him in the backyard, Rob.
Yeah. Right. So who's going to go first then? Because I've got no money. I'm not going to any dice.
I think I should go first again.
Or should we do a Cispat Brit? Is it scissors? What's the one? Scissors, paper?
I can't even get it right which way I'm meant to be going here.
All right. Well, do you want to go first? I started on Thursday, didn't I? So do you want to start tonight?
Yeah, I'll start tonight. These questions are super easy for Rob Charles is going to get these dead easy. I'm going into like voiceover mode there. Right, you ready, Rob? First question, here we go. By the way, if Rob needs any help, you can help him on Facebook. Yeah, keep the messages coming because he doesn't really need it, but he doesn't want to say that. But I do when you get to my questions. Question number 1 for Rob. Name the British band who originally sang the song I Love Rock and Roll. The British band who originally sang the song I Love Rock and Roll. Oh.
It was the Arrows.
It was the Arrows. Well done.
Yes,
That little
thank
jingle
you.
going.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
In fact, the lead singer died, didn't it? Is that where we've got the question from? Because the lead singer died yesterday, didn't he?
Did he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Oh, I don't know. I just got it off the internet. I didn't actually know that. I didn't.
Oh,
no
yeah, he
reference
died
to it.
yesterday. He was the
Oh,
lead
what a
singer of the
shame.
Arrows, and he wrote "I Love Rock and Roll," wasn't it? And then it was also a hit for who was the second person who had a hit with it?
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Absolutely right. Correct. That's not part of the quiz.
No, I've got a question right. No, I haven't.
So a question on house music, all related to house questions. Question number 1. This is an easy one to start off with. Madness had 2 hit singles in the early 80s that featured the word house. House.
Yeah.
And one was Our House, but what was the other one?
House of Fun.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
It's one apiece.
God, thank
Right.
you, Rob, for that. That's brilliant. You've been very kind tonight again.
Starting off easy.
I know. Right, okay. Question number 2. You ready for this? Right. I don't think this is getting much difficult. Anyway,
Before we go any further, Nigel, we've got Gary Poole who got it right. Gary Poole got it right, and also did Rob Lubbock. So well done to you.
Excellent.
And Richard Henley said Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Yep.
Yeah. We're going to try and get some people on the show as well later on, Rob. We're going to throw a few.
Yeah. I tell you what, after we've done 2 questions, then, should we get Tony? Tony's waiting.
Right.
And he's waiting, standing by.
Standing
see him
by.
waving now, or is he picking his nose? He's waiting. Your second question is, what's the question?
Right. The question is, you'll probably get this straight away, and so will many people. Okay. What is Paul McCartney's middle name?
Oh.
Paul McCartney's middle name.
It's not James, is it?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
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 No.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a
His
wrong
middle
one.
name. It's Paul.
Is it?
Yeah. His actual name was James Paul McCartney. It's a trick question.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
So I got that one wrong.
Brilliant.
So question number 2 then. So you're in the lead then.
No, well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, I am actually. Yeah, I didn't realise. Keep it going.
We'll find out after this one. Which song, originally by The Doors, house related,
Oh, here we
did
go.
Will Young take to number 1 in 2002?
Right. Is it? I didn't say it. Is it one word?
No.
All right, it's not that one then.
If you can help him out, get in touch. Leave a comment on Facebook. Gary Poole has got it right.
Oh, Gary's brilliant at these things.
We need to get Gary on.
Yeah, we'll get Gary on as well. I've got it now.
Richard
It's
Henley's
coming
got it
to
right
me.
as well.
Light My Fire.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Well
Hey, that
done.
was good. Right.
So you're in the lead, definitely.
Okay.
And
So
the scores on the door.
Did we say we're going to try and grab somebody on the program now?
Yeah, should we get, let's see. Let's get, we'll go for Tony Kenyon.
Tony Kenyon.
How you doing? You right?
Ah, you're right.
Not so bad at all. I've got you lagged on the main TV, but we're here. You right, guys?
Yeah, fine. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad. You all
Good
right?
stuff.
Oh, sorry
Whereabouts
about
are you, Tony?
sorry, I've got a cigarette in my hand. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
we know we only give up like years ago, but I was done recently. Anyway, sorry.
So we're on the TV then, did you say, Tony? We're on the big TV?
It's that one there, the big
Wow.
TV there.
Hey, how good's that?
Wow. So that's a smart TV, isn't it?
It's the girlfriend, yeah.
All right. Is it from Amazon?
Yeah, that's me.
It's from a-
Lady
Hello.
Hello, hello. What's the name?
It's Amanda.
Hello, Amanda. You okay?
Not today. Hello.
And what's it like being locked up with Tony?
Oh.
answer.
Yeah, that's. Oh God.
It could be worse. It could be worse. You know. She can wake up to a.
No way.
She always wakes up to a lady radio celebrity voice every single day, live in the mix.
Brilliant. All right. So, what's your question? You've got a question for us, then, Tony?
Yes, I've got a great one for you. Right, I'll take you back in time. Right, 2013. Right, there was a track release called "Sam and the Womp." A guy called Aaron Hall produced it. What was his dad's name?
Is it Terry Hall?
Almost.
Oh.
Terry Hall. Was it the group? Was in the group? Wasn't he in the 80s?
Buggles. Everybody killed radio star.
Oh, what a good question.
Brilliant, that.
So close.
So I don't know what you win, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to sort something out. We have got some, I've got to say, Rob, we've got some fridge magnets, or we've got the key rings this week going.
Wow.
You know,
Even radio stations today don't give them away.
they don't. Oh, well there. So what we'll do, we'll get in touch with Tony and get his address off the program, and then we'll send some goodies through in the post.
Yeah. Send me a personal message, Tony.
Sorry?
Send me a DM. DM. What's it called? I'm getting down with the kids now. DM me.
Don't say that because we get
Send me a direct message. I didn't hear.
Instant message.
Yeah, just send me a message. Just send me a message, and I'll, or maybe I'll see you in the little Tesco in Leyland.
Yeah, man. Love you,
All right.
Love you,
Cheers, Tony. Cheers, Amanda.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Excellent. Right. So we are. Well, in fact, we've got somebody else coming up very, very soon, haven't we? I believe.
Who is this? You kept it a secret. You won't tell me. Who is it, Rob?
I think
Come
we've
on.
got. It might be. It might actually be Tony Curtis again. We had Tony
Right.
on the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. You
In
got
fact,
cut
I'll
off,
tell you
didn't you,
what.
apparently?
All you need to do, if you would like to come on and join us, and you've got a great question, like Tony did there, I'm going to post on the chat now. So you'll see on the chat there is a link. What you need to do is click on that. If you're on an iPhone, you need to copy that link and put it into your Safari browser, and it'll see all the information how to join us here. So I've just put it in the link, so it should be on YouTube and also on Facebook. The link is there, and if you're on an Android, I don't know what happens on an Android. You've got an Android, haven't you, Nigel?
I've got an Android, yeah. It works brilliant. Dropped it about 15 times, and it's still working.
Excellent. That looks like a galaxy. Is that a galaxy?
It is. Well done, yeah. That's not one of the questions, so we're lucky that.
All right. So it's the question
Is that your
again.
music, by the way?
Say again, sorry?
Is that your music that you're playing there, by the way? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why that. How long's that been playing?
Oh, ages. I couldn't hear you for half the.
I'll get a strike on YouTube now. They'll say, "Oh, that's for copyright music." That.
Oh, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Right, with the wind in the right direction, they won't find it. Right. Okay. Is it my turn to give you another question?
It is. We're up to question number 3.
Number 3. Nice, easy one for you, Rob. Here, I like to keep them nice and easy tonight. By what name is Graham McPherson better known as in the music world? You know this, don't you?
Is it Suggs?
Suggs it is.
Oh, yeah.
No. Brilliant. Yeah. Suggs for Madness, of course. Brilliant. Graham McPherson.
Graham McPherson is correct. And Tony, if you could click that link in the comments, click that link. You can join us now, or in fact, anybody else can join us. All you need to make sure you got a camera. Well, most phones have cameras on now, don't they? If you're on a desktop or a laptop, just make sure you've got a camera on there so you can come and join us, like Tony and Amanda. Now then, question number 3 from me to you. And the question is as follows. Let's have a quick look here. What can the question be? I'm going to go with this one.
It's toughening it up a bit now, I know.
The song Fixing a Hole, as if I'm going to toughen it up, appears on which of the Beatles albums? you a big Beatles fan?
No. Are you?
I'm a little bit of a Beatles fan, yeah.
I like the songs and that. Don't get me wrong when I said I'm not a big fan, but I'm not. I've got other favourites. Let's put it that way. Big Hole. Let me just think. It's a hole in the roof, isn't it, or something?
In fact, if you wait there, from
Yeah.
my direction here,
What are you doing? That's yeah. Right.
so I'm a little bit of a Beatles fan. That's just 3 I've got from my collection.
Yeah.
So once again, the song "Fixing a Hole" appears on which of the Beatles albums?
Hard Day's Night, is it?
You're going to go with the Hard Day's Night?
Yes.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
Bear with me a second.
Yeah.
I'll leave them until later. They're not in the right order. They've got little numbers on the side, so I know where they are. If you can see them.
Yeah. It's like a
Right.
proper radio station there, Rob, isn't it?
So how many is that now then?
Well, I think it's a draw at the moment, and is it 2 apiece, isn't it?
Okay, so 2
Yeah.
apiece.
2 apiece. We're
let me
doing
see.
well.
Let me see. We've got, in fact, Richard went for Please Please Me, but it was wrong. It was Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah, well done.
There we go.
Well done, Rob. You got it right anyway.
All
Okay,
right.
question- Are we doing a question now, or are you firing any buttons?
No, if you go question.
Yeah, I've got a question. Question number 4. In March 2004, Brian McFadden left which group? Super easy, that, isn't it?
Was it Westlife?
It was
Oh,
Westlife.
yeah.
Right.
I'm being very
Question
generous.
number 4 from me. And just a
Yeah.
quick reminder as well, if you're in the Facebook page, if you're on the Facebook page right now, have you put that link? Did that link appear? I'll put it again. This is the link. And all you got to do is click on that link and you can join us here tonight. There we go. It's there. The link's there.
Excellent.
So all you got to do is click on that link and it'll take you through to how you can join us here live. We are in the UK. It's 22 minutes past 8. I have not done time checks for ages.
No. Hey,
It's 8:22.
22. I used to like doing the time checks. Didn't you? I like to back timing and all that palaver. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all done for you now these days, isn't it?
All on
But,
computer.
It was great fun those days of doing all the back time. I used to get it to the second of the hour, didn't you?
Yeah. It was amazing times, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really, yeah. Glad we
And
had
I
it,
used to-
actually.
I used to hate people when they used to go, it's 22 after the hour.
Yeah, we used to
It's
get our
like
knuckles wrapped for
out.
doing that.
It's like I was always been taught is like just to be yourself as it is. Be yourself on the radio as you would be normally. And you
That's
wouldn't
right.
go walking around like somebody at work. Excuse me, Rob, have you got the time? It's 22 past the hour. Imagine what they'd look at you like.
Right,
Anyway,
okay. Where are we up to
question
now,
number
Rob?
4. Question number 4.
Yeah.
And question number 4 is as follows. Who was living on the ceiling in 1982?
Blancmange.
Yes!
Oh,
And there's an
yeah.
extra bonus question. You're not going to
Yeah.
get a point for it, but just a little bit of a bonus question.
Yeah, okay.
Stephen Luscombe and Neil Arthur were members of Blancmange.
Yeah.
Neil Arthur was born somewhere in Lancashire.
Right.
Was it Blackburn,
Yeah.
Darwin,
Yeah.
or Chorley?
I'm going for Darwin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on a roll here.
Absolutely right.
Hey, brilliant. Right. Okay. It's my final question to you, Rob. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm just looking if it's an easy one. Well, I don't know about this. You might get it. You might not. Question number 5 from me to Rob. Which singer opened her own clothing store named Lucy in Disguise in 2010? Which singer opened her own clothing store named Lucy in Disguise?
In 2010.
2010. Yeah.
Lucy in Disguise.
He knows it. I can tell by his face. He's just going, yes, I sort of do know that one. I can't think of it.
To be honest, I must be putting a good face on there because I've got no idea. Is it Madonna?
No, it's not Madonna.
If anybody can help us out quickly, now's your time to type.
Yeah, we're
and
all right.
we do have a bit of a delay, especially on Facebook. I think YouTube is about 10 seconds behind.
Yeah.
But, on Facebook, I think we're about much longer than that, about 20 seconds.
Looks like about 5 minutes when I just had a look over. I don't know. I think it's one of the busiest times of the night, isn't it, for everybody streaming and everything at this time of night? Have you noticed that? It goes slow. It doesn't matter what speed you get.
I know.
It's not dragging, doesn't it? You know.
Kirsty Brown has gone with Pixie Lot.
Oh, it's not Pixie Lot. That's a good guess, though, that. It's not
a good guess,
Pixie Lot.
yeah. Well done.
Had a few
Kirsty.
songs, this lady, as well. Quite a few songs, hits and that.
All right.
Slightly strange, I'd say. Slightly strange. Probably being unfair saying that. He's got a famous dad.
Famous dad?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be...
I can see the clogs going around there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. Has she been a judge on a TV program as well?
I don't know about that. I don't know, Rob.
Kirsty Brown is back again.
Yeah.
She's gone with Lily Allen.
It is.
Is it Lily Allen?
Yeah, it is.
Well done, but I did get it wrong though, didn't I?
Yeah, but you can have a help because I got a help last week off Tony and then you gave me that. So
Richard Henley went with Kim Wilde, and we also got Julianne Parker who went with Lily Allen as well. And let me see, Pete Gardner, he also went with Tim Allen. Well done, Pete, there for supporting the NHS, as we all do. And is that giving the NHS a clap, people? Is that giving it every Thursday, or is it just that one Thursday? If anybody knows, could let me know. I've not seen it in the news, really, to be honest. But just waiting to see if Nigel comes back because he's frozen. He's frozen there. And, yep. Well, I'll tell you what, whilst we wait for Nigel to reconnect, just let me tell you about the website, which is nigelandrob.com. That's nigelandrob.com. And on there, you will find all sorts of things. There's also links to my radio shows, which you can see there. And also Nigel, which has got his Marvelous Marvin's Models. He's back with us now. So let's get him back on. He's here.
See, this is what happens as soon as I mention that it's a bit dodgy on the internet. Get cut off.
And how bizarre was it you that got cut off and it wasn't me?
I know. It happened the other way around last week, doesn't it? One of us went off anyway and then came back on. Strange.
Yeah. Let me see. Lots tying for every Thursday. I was talking whilst you were off about the NHS, giving the NHS people, the workers, everybody giving them a clap, and I'm not quite sure it's every Thursday, but Kirsty says lots of or trying to for every Thursday to get it, which is a good thing. Yeah, I
believe it is every Thursday.
Right, excellent.
And then we were clapping to start the program off last Thursday, weren't we?
We certainly were.
I was hanging out the window and sort of doing the show at the same time, and lots of people out clapping. Great cause as well. Brilliant, good support, great support. Yeah. You've got a final question, haven't you?
You can do two things at once, can't you?
Well, it's because of the lag on the internet, you see. I can get away with it.
Right, so it's my question to you then, yes?
Yeah, you're going to get this one against me. You're going to make a real tricky one here. I can feel it.
Question number 5. And thank you to Rob Lubbock for putting a picture there up on his Facebook page and our Facebook page. Thank you. Much appreciated. Question number 5. Who had a debut solo hit in 2001 with the top 3 song, Take Me Home, in brackets, A Girl Like Me, close brackets? A
Girl Like Me. I should know this lady, shouldn't I? I've probably played it hundreds of times, this song. Take Me Home, Girl Like Me. Yes, I do. I know it. I can't think of it. Oh, it's terrible. I've gone into the grey region again where I just can't think of the lady. It's a lady,
if anybody
isn't
can
it?
help Nigel out, please do get in touch on Facebook or if you're on YouTube. Who had a debut solo hit in 2001 with the top 3 song Take Me Home, open brackets, A Girl Like Me, close brackets. Any ideas?
Kirsty will know it. Kirsty, come on, Kirsty, I'm relying on you.
Tell you what, Richard Henley has got the answer correct. So has Gary Poole.
Yeah.
And Gary says, think of Lytham Proms.
Yeah, I know it is. And I know it is. Sophie, innit? Sophie Ellis Baxter.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Well
You see,
done.
the reason I didn't get it straight away, Rob, I think I'd had quite a few gins by the time she was on the stage and everything at Lytham Proms. And it was just like a bit of a haze then. And then I sort of came round again when Kylie came on the stage after her.
Was that last year when Kylie was there then?
Yeah, last summer. Yeah, she was there. Probably, goodness knows what's going to happen this year, obviously, because of all the corona crisis. I wouldn't imagine it would be going ahead at this stage. It's
Well, I did see a post off Pat Sharp because he's doing an 80s thing, isn't it? 80s
yeah,
sort of set.
yeah.
And he said, don't forget, book your tickets. And it's June, isn't it?
It's actually the first week of July this year.
Oh, July,
So
is it? Yeah.
I moved it a little bit, yeah. So I suppose it's quite a bit away yet. We'll have to wait and see what happens, really. But I love going to Lytham Proms. It's brilliant. You know, Lytham Festival's fantastic. Been the last 2 years now. It's great. You know,
I've never
Westlife
been
there this year as well.
Who's there? Westlife.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but it's all love songs, isn't it? If I go to Westlife, I don't want to be singing love songs all night. I want to be sort of making shapes, you know.
Let me just see if I can get Tony Curtis on because Tony's got a question.
Good.
And I'm going to post this again. This is the link which is posted now. If you see it in the Facebook chats, then please do get in touch and click on there. Kirsty Brown says Lytham Festival is amazing. Let me see. Is it the link? The link should be coming up. Yeah, the link's there.
And can anybody go for this link, Rob?
Yeah, anybody can go. Just click onto it. And once you click on, that'll give you all the instructions how to join us here on a Tuesday night right now.
Yes,
and also a Thursday night. Richard, they're asking questions amongst themselves now. Tony's asked a question. This is Tony's question. Let me show you this.
Right, go on.
Question for you both as no link has appeared. Anime Bullock is better known as...
Yeah, you know that, Rob, don't you? All day long.
Yep. And do you know it?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
And Richard knows it as well because Richard says, is it Tina Turner?
Tina Turner. Yeah, it is. That's a good question, though.
Right. Tony says he can't see the link, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we'll try and sort this out for a definite. No link, guys.
Every week well, anyway, we'll try and get that shoved into the next program. We're not quite sure what's going on here, but anyway.
I'm not quite sure exactly because I'm putting the link in the comments, but I'm not too sure whether it's coming onto your comments or my comments.
No, I don't think I'm getting it on mine. But it's strange that, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, if I send it over to you, will that work?
Well, you can try. We can have a go, can't we? See what happens.
If you send it to Tony by personal, have you got his email there? You can open up or not? Is that a bit long-winded?
I can open his email up, yeah.
Okay, so I've just sent you the link over now.
Right.
And hopefully you should be able to see that link.
No.
No.
Just a minute. Hang on a sec, Rob.
Okay. Well, Richard Henley, thank you very much. No link, says Gary Poole as well. Christine Barrett, not there.
Right, hang on a second. I will copy this. I'm going to paste it on my timeline. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So if you're on Nigel's timeline, just click on that link. And then you'll be able to, as I say, just click on that and then just follow the instructions and you can come and join us here on a Tuesday night, which, by the way, as it says up there, over there, can you see that up there? Nigel Robb's Fun Pop Quiz, Tuesday and Thursday night at 8 p.m. And if you're on YouTube, if you give us a thumbs up and also if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. Likewise on Facebook. In fact, we do have 25 people at the moment. 25
people? What, queuing to get on?
Tuning to get on. So hopefully, I'll see in just a moment if anybody does join us. But if you've got a great question, or you just want to come up and ask us a question about the wonderful world of radio that we've been in for God, how many years?
Too long. Rob, I was going to ask you a question all to do with the radio. Right. What is the worst thing that ever happened to you while you were live on air?
Oh,
I mean, I know what happened to me, and it's the worst thing that ever happened to me.
the worst thing possibly. I worked for a radio station in Israel called The Voice of Peace, and we had the owner of the station was called Abi Nathan. So it was 3 miles off the coast of Tel Aviv in Israel, and we used to be on a ship 3 miles off the coast. And then the owner, Abi Nathan, had an office in Tel Aviv, and he used to do a phone-in program between 1 and 2 in the afternoon. But he used to do it from land, just phone into the ship, and I used to be in control of the desks, so I put his phone up. But so everything was in Arabic until he would say, "Okay, peace, ready to go live, ready to go." Okay, peace. As soon as we heard that, I faded the music down. It didn't wait till the end of the record. The record played about a minute and a half. And then, okay, peace. So I had to fade the music down. So this one day, the music's playing and all I could hear was, peace. And I put it up. Anyway, it carried on in Arabic, going, and it stopped and realized it was going out on the air. And he was telling somebody off in swearing in like Arabic. So this was going out all over Israel. That's one of the clean ones, I can tell you.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right.
What's the worst thing that's happened on the radio?
Worst thing that happened to me. I was doing the drive show at the Bay at Lancaster. And I was sat there. And like on the half hour, you used to get the newsreader that used to bob in and do a 2-minute bulletin and also the sport. So she gets comfy across the desk. I'm looking at her and going, "Yeah, what are you doing?" She said, "Yeah, I want this firing in, want that firing in, and this clip firing in there." I go, "Right, no problem. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds." And like that. And the music just went bang. I thought, well, that's strange. And I thought, hang on a minute. All the desk had gone dead. The computers had gone down. Now, when you're a newsreader, you're not quite used to that situation, are you? What to do? Like as a presenter, you think, right, what am I going to do here? And I thought, CDs. Turn around. And she's going, "Are we doing the bulletin?" She's like mouthing her, "Are we doing the bulletin or what? What's going to go up? What's happening?" I said, "Yeah, okay." I'm going, carry on. She's waiting for the jingle for the news, you say, and carry on. So she goes, "It's 5:30. And she said, and she did the first part of it, and she goes, "And he had to say this." And she's nodding at me, and I'm thinking, I haven't got anything. And then she's going on with the next one. And all this, you can hear me rustling around in the back of the studio trying to find a CD because we cleared all the CDs out because it'd gone to computer system. And I'm there. I found a CD. I put it in these CD players and they're not played for about 2 years. I put it in the top and she finally gets all through the bulletin and I press it and the first song comes on and it goes. So, I'm trying to find another CD. Sorry about that. Shut. Absolute disaster. In the meantime, all the managers come down and go, "What the hell's going on?" Must have been funny, but it was funny to me. We weren't at the time.
Tony Kenyon's definitely got the link. He's here back again. Hello, Tony.
Oh Jesus! Oh, sorry. I was just sorry, guys. I was listening on the actual live on the TV, but I've got you here now. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Let me turn that down because I've got a massive lag. Hold on. Rah! Right, I can hear you now. My apologies.
Are you there?
Sorry about that.
Right. Have you got another question you could ask us then?
It's on in radio nerdy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember what the question was actually. Sorry, so my friend Stella's got involved, and sorry,
Good stuff.
sorry, bit terrible at radio stuff, isn't it? Yeah, oh no, and it was something to do with Radio Caroline actually. But
Go on then. What's the question about Radio Caroline?
I can't remember. Oh, this is terrible, isn't it?
Because I did Radio Caroline from 1987.
Yeah, I know.
87, I was there.
Seriously, well, my dad, right, check this one out. He was a radio engineer for the Miami Amigo, actually.
Oh, the Mi Amigo, the original pirate. Yeah, the original, not Radio Caroline.
That's how I got into it, but as I was a kid. But yeah, unfortunately, I was not born in the 1990s. I was sorry, my apologies.
In the 60s, yeah.
Yeah, I was not born in 1970. If I was born in 1970, I would have worked on you and Rock FM.
I'll tell you what the thing is about the Mi Amigo. One of the things that when I worked at Radio Caroline in 1987, the ship sank in 1980, and it went down. When the ship sank, the aerial, it stayed on sort of like a sandbank. The ship stayed on a sandbank. So I was there in 87, and you could still, at some point I was there for about 6 weeks. We saw it one day when the waters was calm as anything. You could see part of the aerial still sticking out of the water. Just incredible how long the aerial lasted there. Yeah, and they actually had, I think they went up to, at some point, they went up to about 500 kilowatts on medium wave, which was ridiculous. And it can actually hold a fluorescent tree up, and it will light up. There is a picture. I don't know if I can find the picture. Back on Thursday, I'll show you the picture holding a fluorescent light. There's me and a fellow by the name of Chris Pearson, who works at Radio Caroline, the Voice of Peace with me. He's now the program controller of Manx Radio. But we had fluorescent lights, and it just lit up. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. And the thing was, they always said that, you won't be having any kids now because you've stood next to this big transmitter. 3 kids later. That's a lot of balls, but RF is a lot. There's a lot of talk at the moment of idiots on Facebook saying 5G is like this is what's going on. It's not. I've heard that. Yeah. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Now, right. Especially Nigel as well. He's a bit of a radio nerd. Yeah. Let's put it that way. Completely. And radio frequency is absolutely nothing to do with radiation. Just put that one out there. Right, so just point it out there. It's not on the on 3G or 5G, isn't it now? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Have you heard that as well, Nigel? Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we're gonna have to go. But Tony, thanks a lot. All the best. Look after yourself, guys. Yeah, cheers, Tony. Love you loads, guys. See you later. Cheers, guys. All right. So that was Tony and Stella and Amanda. All 3 of them. All 3. Have you got a drink there, Rob, tonight? I have got a drink. I'm on the water. Can you guess what drink I've got tonight? Is it 3 letters? Yeah, it might be actually. Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I love the Illusions disco set. Is that still the original T-shirt then that you had in the 80s? It's the original T-shirt. Yeah, it still fits me, and yeah, it's great. I found it in my drawer, but I think I've lost all my my merchandise. I've got loads of T-shirts, different ones from the Bay. I've got a bomber jacket. It's absolutely brilliant. They had your name stitched on it and everything. It was great. Still got that. They were the I can't find the T-shirts. I can't find my Red Rose T-shirts. I just can't find them anywhere. I think I've got some Radio Wave ones somewhere, but I can't find them. So when we come back on Thursday at 8 o'clock, it's radio memorabilia then. So we've got to wear an item of clothing related to radio. Yeah, I can find lots of the last radio station I was on, but I just can't bring it to put one on. I thought you were going to say I can't bring to mention it. Yeah, go on. So I'll probably get rid of them on eBay, but I won't get anything for them. But anyway, I think we've got Gary on the stream right now. So hello, Gary.
Hey. Hello. All right.
Hey, Gary.
Hey,
how's it going?
Right, Rob?
Fine. All you?
Right. Yeah, you.
Yeah, much. Well, thankfully you're on now, so much appreciated for joining us. So whereabouts are you right now?
Barnoldswick.
Barnoldswick.
Yeah.
The Bradshaws.
Yeah. No, that's the Oswaldtwistle, I think.
Is it not the Bradshaws of Barnoldswick? Did it not used to be that?
I don't know.
It sounds right.
I'll double check on that.
Right.
Bradshaws of Blackpool, I think it was. But anyway,
I don't know. It's somewhere in this East Lancashire. Yeah,
it is, isn't it? Yeah. The Bradshaws, because he used to play them out on Century, and it used to be the Bradshaws originally, and then he dropped it. Yeah.
He always wanted he always wanted a pet or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it was funny.
I can't remember, and I can't remember the fella's name, but it's who's the fella that was? If anybody knows, you can leave in a comment. Who's the fella behind the Bradshaws? I know it's on my Facebook page as well.
Dad, I want a parrot.
That's it.
That was what I wanted. Dad, almost. Yeah.
That's it. You've almost got a voice as well. That's brilliant. So, how's
Can you all-
self-isolation for you again, Gary?
No, I'm still working. I'm just having a bit of free time now.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you got a
Yeah.
question you can ask us, or?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's the main thing. What it is, you remember the group Faithless?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Maxi Jazz, the lead singer of Faithless, the group decided to call it a day a couple of years ago, and he formed his own new band. Do you know what the name of the band is?
Oh. Hang on, I need a bit of inspiration. Just a minute.
That'd be the Jim.
No,
I can't remember the name of the band. No.
I can't.
Right, it's called Maxi Jazz. No, Maxi Jazz and the E-Type Boys.
Oh,
I'd have
yeah.
never got that, to be honest.
I wouldn't either. No, good question though. Brilliant, Gary.
Great question.
Yeah, it's
I-
about two minor hits with it. They've got in the top 40 and an album as well. So, yeah.
All right. I might have to play that on the Sunday show then.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's laid back jazz music, really, wine bar music, as I call it.
All right, yeah.
Not gin bar then.
No, not gin bar music.
Brilliant. All right then. Well, Gary, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
All right.
Gary. Before you go, how's the cat doing? Is the cat around?
I don't
Fantastic
know.
cat. This
let me
Rob, you want to
have a
see
look.
this cat?
I'll have a quick look.
Honestly,
Oh yeah, he's up here. Hold on, he's in the kitchen.
beautiful cat. This. Yeah, watch this.
There we are.
Ah,
Posing for you.
great.
And what's the cat's name?
Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Twinkle,
Twinkle.
twinkle.
Who's getting out? He's got out, has he?
No. He's on his podium.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. Super cat. Super
Brilliant.
cat. The pictures, Rob, the pictures is, it's just photogenic, that cat, isn't he, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes. He's a right poser as well.
Excellent.
Better looking than me, anyway.
I didn't like to say. All right then. Cheers, then, Gary.
All
Thanks
right.
Yeah.
for joining us.
Thanks
All the
a lot,
best.
Gary.
Keep
Stay
well,
safe.
bye.
Stay safe.
And you.
Right, so let me see. Should we go to? We've got Tony back here. Yay!
Hey, he's been looking at me, looks cheesed off.
What a nightmare trying to get on. The Facebook link isn't working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've then had to go to use Chrome or go to YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah. The link in
yeah.
YouTube doesn't work with Safari. I've had to go to Chrome to load it.
Wow.
So
What's
there's
wrong
a
with
right
that?
bit of a nightmare.
But anyway, you're here.
I'm here now. I think.
And that was a great
I think-
question before about Anime Bullock, but we did know the answer.
I've got another question for you.
Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
then go on.
In the Paul Simon song Graceland, what was the shining like a national guitar?
Mm.
How many times have you sung it?
I know. Shining like a national guitar.
Yeah. No.
It's got to be a building, hasn't it? No.
Or does this make it a key ring?
Yeah. Healing, yeah.
Go on then, give us the answer.
The Mississippi Delta.
Oh,
Oh,
Delta.
Now,
Great
R is not the answer.
no.
You both
Great
went
question.
oh at the same time.
So, Al's, are
I feel better now.
you working now then, or is self-confinement and
No, fully retired.
fully retired?
Retired from DJing anyway.
Right, with a key
A
ring.
couple of the internet radio stations are wanting me to go on, but I'm like, do I want to do it? So I don't know yet.
Right. So you're not on the internet at the moment then?
You broke up then?
You're not on any internet radio stations at the moment then?
No.
No.
If I was going to do anything, I'd probably aim at the sort of soul market and
Yeah.
London, obviously, because I'm not far away from London. So that would be what I'm
Yeah, I
going
was
for.
listening to. I don't know if are you originally from London or just round here?
No, I think
Lancashire.
St. Anne's.
St. Anne's.
Yeah.
Do you remember a
Me and,
fella
Nigel,
called-
me and Nigel were best mates as kids.
Right. Yes, I remember now. Do you remember
coming
Robbie
on.
Vincent?
Yeah, I remember Robbie. Yeah,
I,
worked with him a load of times.
He was excellent. And one of my favourite DJs was Robbie Vincent on Radio 1. And I used to do Radio London. I used to get tapes of him on Radio London in the 80s. But I found on
Chilton Radio.
Mixcloud, yeah, on Mixcloud now, there's loads of tapes of playing out like Loose Ends and Shalimar, things like that. And back in the day, Atlantic.
Yeah, some cracking songs.
Absolutely,
Some
yeah.
cracking songs.
'Cause
The early 80s, I was in Milton Keynes. So
was it? Is that Kate near Caister then, or was that Caister something else?
Caister's Great Yarmouth.
Great Yarmouth. Ah, yeah. Chris Hill.
But
Was
that
another one.
Caister Soul Weekenders.
Yeah.
Again?
Chris Hill was another DJ.
Yeah, Chris Hill. It's all the soul DJs. The radio station in Yarmouth now, Harbour FM. That's quite good for the soul music.
And what's that called again? Because you went off.
It's
Harbour FM.
Harbour FM.
Harbour FM.
It's FM.
You like
Yeah,
froze, I think.
Right.
Not Collier.
That one.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who I listen to on a Sunday morning, every Sunday, 9 o'clock in the morning, Diverse FM in Luton.
All right.
One of the DJs that worked for me with Luminar, he's got his own radio station there. Oh, the music he plays on a Sunday morning, just what you want to wake up to. Current music, but soul music.
Excellent.
Really good.
Excellent.
Diverse FM.
Diverse FM. I'm going to post it in the comments.
Yeah.
Diverse.
Good job, won't you, Rob?
Yeah.
Those are the two radio stations that I listen to, Diverse and Harbour FM.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
They're quite good.
Yeah, so I'm going to listen to that, and that's 24 hours, presumably, yeah? 24 hours a day?
I think it is 24 hours, yeah. But the show that I listen to is just a Sunday morning.
Right.
But the music is very, as you can imagine by the name and the town that it's in, it's very diverse.
Yeah. Great
The
name.
music they play and everything. Yeah, great name, great radio station, I'd say.
Excellent.
Good
So,
stuff.
have we done now? Have we?
We've done, yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we've done.
You've got a key ring there, Tony.
Yeah, we'll get a key ring off to you.
Is that the one with the £50 note in the middle of it?
Yeah, there is random prizes given with the key rings, but if you're lucky.
I want one with a £50 note in it. They'd look really good. And they're just
Actually,
the right size. I can find them.
I think I can sort something out for you there. I've got something in mind. You'll get a very unusual key ring when you get it.
Just pop round his house.
Right up your street.
Actually, Nige,
Yeah.
while it's this lockdown, I might want to build a little village using your model things. I'll get in contact with you.
Yeah, you can have them. It's going like hotcakes. Everybody's trapped inside and they're all buying them like hotcakes at the moment.
I'm not surprised.
So
I'm not surprised.
post box just round the corner, so I can just trot out for my daily walk and post them. There we go. Exercise at the same time. Brilliant.
Aren't you very close, though, Tony?
No, I'm down in Sudbury in Suffolk.
Oh, that's where you are now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
all
I
right,
live down
okay.
here now. Married an Essex girl and then got rid of her.
All right.
So stayed near the children kind of thing.
Right.
So I'm only sort of half an hour away from the girls.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
brilliant.
so I'd seen I married an Essex girl.
So
Things
we'll
we
catch
do,
on. Should we catch you on Thursday for another question? Maybe 2 key rings.
You probably will. You want two key rings and a £100 note. Do they exist?
I don't know. I can make one for you anyway.
I've got to say, Nigel, print one off for you.
Yeah, I've no doubt. I've no doubt at all. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Tony.
keep it. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right, you too as
Yeah,
well.
great to see you,
Ta-ra.
Johnny. Yeah, take care.
And you, man.
Yeah,
Bye.
cheers, Johnny.
That was Tony. So
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, just to remind you then, if anybody wants to find out exactly about these model railways, plug, hint,
I
advert
don't
time.
need any plugs. I don't honestly need any plugs at the moment, Rob. I
yeah.
tell you what, I'm running out of supplies. My paper and my paper supplier, because obviously some of the places have closed down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the inks and everything like that. I'm starting to get a little bit worried now because I've got a load of new kits coming out because obviously I've got lots of time on my hand at the moment. So I've been like designing quite a lot at the moment. So I like to do that. But I'm a bit worried about we're going to run out of stuff now.
And then there was I think it was the weatherman on BBC Northwest. He was saying that won't be able to have an haircut for 12 weeks. I'm thinking, is there something he knows that we don't know?
Yeah. Well,
Because
I don't obviously have to worry about that, do I?
But the thing is, I think it's going to be more than 3 weeks, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. It's going to go on for a few months, isn't it? Before, at least 3 months, I would reckon, before we can even start really going back to trying to go back. It just depends what happens. Nobody knows what's going to happen, do they?
I know. And just on a side note, if you got a mortgage, you want these 3 months holiday. It's not a holiday, really, is it? Because you pay more money back on every month when it gets over. I'm just trying to find out this morning. Yes, you can have the 3 months, but obviously after the 3 months, and it's going to be more you're going to be paying every month. Why don't you just stop it at 3 months and have that 3 months on the end of your term?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of dilemmas, but I'm sure it'll all have to sort itself out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I got off my Menorca website, one of the affiliates on their holiday taxis has sent me an email and say, do not take any orders until after the 1st of October. So that's what people are thinking. Some businesses are thinking, aren't they? Because in Spain, of course, it's 10 times worse, isn't it? I feel really sorry for them. And it's really bad there. And it's just like it's going to get any better there for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I think they live differently as well to us, don't we? It's all different scenarios, whatever country you're in. But I don't know what's going to. Nobody knows what's going to happen.
891, wasn't it, like yesterday, that died in Spain?
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it, really? And I've got quite a few ties with people in Menorca, and it's just really bad. It was bad enough before they started, really, with the virus, and they had a bit of a rough time last year. Sales were down 20%, so this season looking, well, that's practically written off. So, yeah, it's just bad news, really, isn't it? But anyway, got to think positive.
Think positive, thumbs up, and everything like that. I'll tell you what I do like is having this radio conversation about some Anunnaki stuff, and particularly Tony liked it before. Mentioned about Radio Caroline. So maybe you could do a separate sort of one if anybody's interested on us just doing a radio talk sort of get together, sort of an Anorak heaven or whatever like that. If you're interested, just leave it in the comments, and we can get people from the world of radio on here.
Yeah,
and we can have a chat. So if you're into radio and you're Anunnaki
stories, I've got so many stories where I've completely lost it on the radio from laughing. I couldn't even speak. All sorts of things. I think everything's happened. I saw a ghost in the studio at 12:30 one lunchtime with the newsreader, and we just completely froze. That walked past us on the side. That was a bit weird.
Wow.
There's a lot. Everything's happened on it over the years, really.
Yeah. Rob Lubbock says, great show, guys. Catch you on Thursday. And cheers, Rob, make sure you're wearing your Piccadilly Key 103 shirt. He's got a
that's what we want, isn't it? Yeah, anybody who's got a T-shirt, we'll get them on, won't we, straight away?
There he says, still got my Piccadilly Key 103 T-shirt, long sleeve, one from 1992 with the most music on the back. And we're talking about radio, I got offered a job doing the drive time show on Key 103, but I didn't go because at the time when I was working for KFM in Stockport, it was like one big happy family. There was Caroline Ahern, there was Craig Cash, there was John Ronson, Terry Christian, and we all used to go out to the pub and everything. It was like one big happy family. Yeah. And I turned the offer down at Piccadilly Key 103, and they sort of like matched the offer where I worked at the radio station. So I left there, but the great days, and that's Make sure you're wearing Rob your T-shirt, and if you want to come on and have a quick chat,
that's it. I tell you what, Rob, I think we've only got like a minute and a bit.
Yes, we have. So listen, we'll catch you all next week. Don't forget to share as well if you can do. That would be great.
Check out the website. The website is nigelandrob.com. Check that out as well. You can subscribe on there, and you will get yourself maybe a key ring as well. We've got to sort all that out. We've got quite a few joining this week as well, so it's really good fun. And you'll find it all there on nigelandrob.com.
And we'll see you Thursday. Stay safe, everybody.
Yeah, stay safe. See you. Thanks for listening and watching.
And the woman's going to take off her top now.